Hey guys, RC Crazy 73 here with yet another video. Only this one will be kind of cool. As you can see, I've got the 1/14 Tamiya King Hauler, the custom green flame paint job I've got there. It's rocking the Losi 1/18 mini rock crawler beadlock tires. They're really grippy tires. I've got the Brooder Joskin dump trailer there. I'm building it into an auto lift, but I don't have quite enough parts right now to do it. See, I've got some of the stuff wired in there for it. But my main goal tonight was to show you how bright the headlights are on this thing. You may think they're bright in the daytime, but let's turn this thing on and you'll see how bright they are in the dark. Shall we turn it on? I think so. Okay, power on the radio. Okay, I'm going to splice it right here and shut the flash off so you guys can see the headlights. Ready? Okay, here you go. That little red dot over there is the power control on the step. Okay. Having a hard time seeing the controls here, so bear with me, guys. That's the hazards. Okay, those are pretty bright. Now check these bad boys out. Stupid radio's about dead. It's one of those rechargeable ones. Yeah. See how bright they are? Like if see how far it shines? You can see stuff off in the distance a little bit. My phone's not picking it up, but it's really bright on my perspective. Want to see a close-up view? I'm blinded. It's a nice rig. I really like it. Here probably next month, I'd want to say, I will have enough saved up for the Tamiya flatbed trailer for it. That's my next goal with this. Let's say we shut this thing off, and I'll splice it again to show you what I've got for it. So, bam! Alright, here we are. Right here, I've got the Tamiya TLT1 axle. The mods I've done to it, I've taken the focus, maybe, the hub piece right here, the knuckle. I took off a 1/16 Exceed RC Max Stone Crawler. That's one of the knuckles off of it. The shaft piece is a lot shorter than the TLT1 shaft, or the little joint shaft right there, threaded shaft. Put that on there. With the original system, the front axle would be way too wide, so I took off about maybe 1.5 inches by putting these different hubs on. And I had to heat up the steering linkage bracket right here and shape it to match the Tamiya TLT1 tie rod. And it works pretty good. I got this axle off of eBay not too long ago. It came with the front axle and the rear axle and 2 motors. I believe one's a 45 turn and I can't remember the other one, but the 45 turns by Integy, I believe. Yeah, it came with waterproof bearings, so that's a plus. Got some Tamiya high lift leaf springs on there that I cut shorter to make the axle sit right. I have not used this magical wonder stuff yet on it. The marine grease. I'm going to do that as soon as my drive lines and my I ordered a set of RC 4-wheel drive Punisher shafts that I'm going to cut and modify to fit the King hauler, because I've got a let's move down here to the truck and I'll show you guys what exactly I'm talking about. Take out the pintle pin, move the trailer off, flip the bad boy over. Alright. Whoops, sorry about that, guys. I'm using my iPhone, and if you hit the volume button, it stops the video. But nevertheless, this main drive shaft will be too long, because in order for that axle to fit, take this bad boy off, I have to move the transmission back until the back of it hits that brace, which I unscrewed and slid back as far as it go. So I might end up taking out and sliding the transmission closer to the center, but I might not be able to do that. The vibration unit, it's mounted like right there in the cab. But I'm sliding that back, making a custom shifting link. I'm cutting the RC 4-wheel drive Punisher shafts. It'll only be about that long. Cut off about an inch length of that. Then I'm going to cut the other one even shorter to reach from this part of that transmission to the axle. All you have to do to make this a 4x4 transmission, you see it's got one output piece. The way you can make it to have two is if I can get this to focus, look at the blue bearing. If it'll focus, you can see it looks like it's somewhat notched. Hey, what I did was I took the transmission out and took the casing off, took that plate off, took that bushing out. I'm going to flip it around, take the bearing out, and the end of the Punisher shaft is going to go in place of that bearing, and it'll hold the shaft square. So that'll work perfectly. The Punisher shafts have some good angle, so I'll be able to reach it from up here to down here somewhere. But there you go, guys. A quick overview and update, whatever you want to call it, of the King hauler and its insanely bright lights. Got the Savage, HPI Savage 25 over there. Broke the starter on it. Of course, you have to break something or else you're not having fun. There's the axle, and it'll be marine greased, and hopefully in next couple days I'll get my drive shafts and my other low-C tires to match the front. So we'll have ourselves I'll have a Tamiya King hauler 1/14 6x6. So maybe tomorrow after school I'll get a run video of hauling dirt or something. And that's it, guys. Till next time, or possibly tomorrow. Peace.